What's up guys, my name is Chris Ramsay and welcome to BTYCTM. Is that
BTYCTM.
BTY? CTM. Welcome to BTYCTM. What does that stand for? It stands for it's better than your card to mouth, because it is. It's the best. And it's my favorite version of card to mouth. One specific thing which makes this better, and I confidently say that it is better, and if you challenge me I'll duel you and probably defeat you, so there's no point. One of the things that makes this better is that there's no awkward moment. A lot of times in a card to mouth, in your classic card to mouth, what's happening is when they put this there, you ask them to just go ahead and push it in, right? And then they do that, and then you have to do this. You cut this deck, right, and then you put it into here, and then they push it in, and then you go, and this, I'm not up here, and they're like, they're looking at you, I don't understand what you're saying, and people are reacting at different points. They're like, oh, and you have to like wink at them too, so they shut up and they don't tell this guy what's going on. You're like, so they're having a stroke. So this is why this is better than your card to mouth. It's a transposition, so it can be done with two spectators, but if you're in a one-on-one situation, much like this here, you just go ahead and pick a card yourself, and it transposes with his card. We did this sitting down. A quick note is that this is meant for a stand-up. You can do it sitting, but it doesn't justify why I would put this in my mouth. So if you're standing, you can say, I'm gonna hold on to this for now, but I need my hand, so I'm just gonna leave this here. And it's perfect justification for doing that because you're in a stand-up environment. So a great walk-around trick. Who's this guy? So I'll show you what you need. I'll show you how to get into this. It's super easy to perform. It's way commercial, and you guys, I think, are gonna get a real kick out of it. So let's go. All right. We need. Here's the secret. Get his disappointment on camera. There's a duplicate! Yeah, there you go, that was it. Use a duplicate card, can be any card, could be the jokers that come with the deck if you often get a duplicate joker. In this case I just had two jacks for just no reason. The setup is easy. One jack, or one of the cards on top, and the other one anywhere else in the middle. Yeah, and you're ready to go. So there's no setup like any other tricks or duplicates where you gotta you do some double work and all this stuff. You don't need to do that. All you have to do is have one person choose a card. Now in this case, if you're having two people choose cards, all you have to do is force the first jack. But in this case, if I'm doing it myself, I'll just spread the cards out and careful not revealing this jack here, right? So I'll just spread the cards out like that. And we'll go with this one. Why not? not you. No one likes you. So the Jack of Diamonds, and I'm gonna hold on to it. So normally I'd be in a standing environment, so I'm gonna hold on to this here. And now the other Jack is here. Okay, for explanation purposes, I'm gonna take this set for now. The Jack is here. So all you have to do here is explain to them that you're gonna run through the cars one by one, and all they have to do is say stop. So you run the first one down, and you keep that brake, and then you transfer it here, right? So now you've transferred the brake to here, and then you keep running. And they can stop legitimately wherever they want. And once you're here, now they can even sign this card, which is kind of cool. So they go ahead and sign that card. This is the move. Once you're here, you're turning this over and you're just dropping that on top. And it's done, I mean, there's no way, the vision retention is so good, there's no way they can see that. And I'm done. It's a really, really easy way to switch a card, really foolproof. Okay, that card there, boom. Fan. Put this, which they think is their card, but it's actually one you had in your mouth. Put that one here. And normally they would push it in and all this stuff, but like I explained, there's so much going on there and it's such a weird moment. Babel actually added this part, which I appreciate very much. We were sitting in Vegas chatting about it, and he said, you know, why all that? Why don't you just have them touch it and have the change be instantly? And it's a great tip. So once you're here, if you want to pan up, my Jack is here at this point, and I just tell them to just touch it. Just go ahead and touch it. Now in a card to mouth, normally, this wouldn't be here, and as they push it in, I would go like this, right? So essentially you're doing the same movement. You're not doing an extra move, just a little bit. So I'm here, as they touch it, I push one off, right? Which will be their signed card at this point. So I push one off, I come up here, switch, come back down. And now I reveal this. They see that, and what's really cool is that there's no moment of, there's none of that. All you have to do is, as soon as they see this, they remember instantly that was in your mouth. So what do? Well, they look to see what's in your mouth, and now it's their signed card. So it's an amazing transposition that happens instantly. What I like about this too is that it's a standalone thing. It doesn't have to be part of like an ambitious card, which a lot of card to mouths are. They're like, it's a weird thing. It's like a weird, like why would the card be in your mouth? You know, there's no reason for that. It's like, oh, it traveled to my mouth. So this, you know, gives it a reason. I'm gonna hold on to this, and boom, there's a magical thing that happens where they touch it, and now it's changed positions, and you act surprised. So it's a great, great, great worker, really easy to do, and I'm sure you guys are gonna be using it a lot. So thanks to Babel. Also, Jason Yu, he's a magician as well. He has something similar to this, but it's not a two selection transposition, and he does the whole thing with closing it up. So I think this is a really streamlined version of a card to mouth, and it's better than yours. So that's it. What do you think? It's better, right? Better. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? So that was card to mouth, or better than your card to mouth. Thanks for tuning in.